a 52-year-old fighting a 19-year-old, and the 52-year-old has basically said to everyone, "If you win, you can have my daughter."
What? He said that?
My only experience with Ed Matthews is we printed him a pair of boxer shorts with "Hold My Wood" and the wood emoji.
Right.
And yeah, he's a bit too much for me, so we let him go.
Oh, really?
Man.
You're not putting on that fight?
No.
it's on the same
We
event,
started
eh?
speaking to them at the start, both Simon and Ed, and they're both batshit crazy. So we're like, no, you guys crack on.
I was going to say, this is where you've kind of lost me on this whole thing. Like, I couldn't think of worse people.
A 52-year-old fighting a 19-year-old, and the 52-year-old has basically said to everyone, "If you win, you can have my daughter."
What? He said that?
Yeah, apparently so.
It's not art, is it, what they do? It's not artistic.
No. I'm listening to a podcast called Dissect at the moment, which is dissecting Bo Burnham's inside in a 7-part series. It's really good.
That sounds lovely.
What?
Just that sentence.
Oh, dissecting his inside.
Oh, you were laughing 2 seconds of going down with an OnlyFans model.
But they asked a question on there saying, is all the difference between content and art, right? And it literally made me think of that Simple Simon, because they say the question is all content art, but not all art content, and the other way around. Because what's the difference between Bo Burnham making Inside for Netflix and someone making a TikTok? Do you know what I mean?
Quality.
Yeah,
but it's both content, isn't it?
Yeah, but they're not
it's
both
subjective as well.
But art is subjective. So in a way, Simple Simon, he's right up there with Bo Burnham.
I've
And
never
Shakespeare.
seen...
Is lip syncing art really?
No.
Lip syncing someone else's audience, standing there and just lip syncing what somebody else is doing. That's
Oh, mate, I am not defending this shit show. I think they're all weird. But
I don't really know Simon's content. I've never seen it, but I've seen... I don't even know if I've seen Ed Matthews, but he's mates with HS TikTok. Yeah, they're the same people.
Yeah.
They go up to people in the street and ask to hold their penises. It's
Yeah.
weird as fuck. It's the cringiest, weird little cunty stuff.
Don't sit on the fence, Stevie. Tell us what you think, mate. Bloody hell.
Honestly, like I said it on What's Good, so I can't now sit here just because you're part of this thing and say that I'm going to pretend to like it. They are cringy and fucking ridiculous.
Do you know where Simple Simon came from? Because I don't know about you guys. I was just scrolling through TikTok, and then this
appeared.
bloke's
Swamp.
just there with topless outside, like...
Why is he
Skip.
topless?
Came from a
That,
skit.
he does that song, doesn't he? That's what he's quite famous for.
What?
He mimes a song outside like a Poundland. Yeah.
Oh, what is it? I can't even think. I'm definitely not going to sing it.
And he's topless.
Oh.
Yeah, no, but he
really
was
horrible.
he was Cal the Dragon, who's 18 or whatever's best mate.
Yeah.
I don't think I want to be best mates with a 52-year-old.
No.
18-year-old when I'm 52.
I think he might be slightly taking advantage of Cal there as well.
Yeah, and now he is. And now he was friends with Astrid and friends with other people, but he was on free in a bed or something like that. You know that hotel thing where
Was
they...
he?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, no, he owned a hotel somewhere down in Sussex, I think, and he was on that free in a bed. So obviously likes a bit of fame. But no, do you know what? Good luck to him if they're gonna. They are a trend, right? The TikTok UK community is fucking weird.
We was watching that Simple Simon the other day. That he did a video with Astrid actually, and they were doing say it or drink or whatever. So if you didn't want to answer the question because it was too tricky, you have to drink. And Astrid asks, "Has your daughter ever walked in on you having sex?" And he goes, "Oh, I better drink." And it's like, this is
I feel
so
really bad for her,
fucking
like-
creepy. I feel really bad for his daughter. Like,
It was with Cal the Dragon as well. So from what I understand from knowing a few people in there,
It's just funny hearing you say Cal the Dragon. Like we're trying to have a proper discussion about Brandon. Well, the thing it would like we got wine. The thing is with Cal by Dragon. That's what the fuck is this world? But yeah, go on.
no,
Sorry.
it's just do you know what? Forget it.
No, I want to know.
I want to know. I really want to know.
No, because now it's anticlimax. It's not even that funny. I just checked myself back and I was like, do you know, I'm not going to go. But there's lots of people using Cal the Dragon, but that happens, and I think it happens in TikTok more than anything. Everyone using everyone, but people are saying with Astrid, she was using Cal and stuff. No, she wasn't. They were collaborating in exactly the same way that YouTubers collaborate and everyone else collaborates.
Yeah.
But there is people around Cal the Dragon that are using him for sure,
Right. fair.
and just taking advantage,
Yeah.
which is not cool to see. But yeah, that whole makeup is fascinating to watch, but it is car crash TV.
Would you ever sign any of the aforementioned TikTok guys to upload, or is...
Absolutely not. Never in a million years.
So no.
We go back to what we said like 20 minutes ago about we only work with decent, good people. I will help Astrid. There's not much I can do for her. I'm talking about brand deals, Jack.
I know.
He already knew you couldn't do much else.
No, with Astrid, she is a genuinely really nice girl. And if we can help her in some ways with their content and stuff, and the fuck's sake, there's no good way of discussing this without it sounding wrong. But no, we'll help Astrid. We can't rep her because we're a male audience, sports, lifestyle, and gaming. And while she's got a male audience, it probably doesn't really fit the demographic that we've got. But as for the kind of Simple Simons and Ed Matthews and stuff like that, I just don't think that TikTok is a very influential space anyway.
Right.
I think that you just go into a TikTok hole and you scroll.
Yeah.
I think it's good for brands. And again, in my meeting that we had before with a production company, we were talking about it. And if you're a McDonald's and you just want to get people thinking, oh, I want a McDonald's, then it's fine.
Yeah.
Because you flow through, there's a McDonald's brand deal on there and you're like, oh, actually, yeah, I could quite fancy McDonald's, and off you go to McDonald's. If you're ExpressVPN, that's a really bad example maybe, but not everyone knows what ExpressVPN is. This is not a brand deal. Where you've got to talk and educate people. You can't do that on TikTok because people will just flip straight past it because you're in your Twitter hole and off you TikTok hole and off you go. So yeah, I don't think that TikTok is the future of brand deals.
No. I saw a tweet from someone saying that Ed and Simon say that they reckon they can get over 1 million pay-per-view buys, which is the most mental, ludicrous thing I've ever heard, because I think Floyd Mayweather and Logan Paul got 1.2 million pay-per-view buys.
And that would have been hugely over-exaggerated as well.
Yeah, right.
It's KSI v Logan done 1.2.
Right.
And that was genuine 1.2.
Right. What was that, the first one or the second one?
The first one.
Right.
I don't know what the second one did because it was it was subscribers rather than...
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, all of the what Jake and Logan, the pay-per-view figures that they say is absolute bollocks.
Yeah, they inflate them. What would be your educated guess on how many pay-per-view buys Ed and this... I don't even know who this Ed is, but this Ed and Simon could get?
20,000?
Ooh.
Do you think
That's
they're...
bad. It's not bad,
honestly,
is it?
that's more than I thought.
No, because it's car crash TV. I think Elle and Astrid will drive more pay-per-view than Ed and Simon.
But I think with TikTok and the audience that they have, like you know for a fact their audience are going to be young kids, so they're going to be just Twitch, like they're just going to be counterfeit. What's it called?
Just streaming it.
No, the kids aren't getting a credit card out and putting in a $5, are they? Probably not what you want to hear.
Well, I don't care.
Right.
It's not my event. Put it this way, I think one of the main reasons that, and I've been approached so many times to get back into the boxing game, to put on events and stuff like that. Upload is as I said earlier, it's a business that I built in my bedroom. We've never had any investment and stuff like that. I'm not putting my own cash into building a boxing event because I don't think that people will make money. And to this day, I don't think a boxing event has made money since KSI v Logan. You look at Social Gloves; they paid they were paying fighters over $1 million to fight.
Were they?
Well, that was what was in the contract. They never actually got paid it because they got liquidated because they had ridiculous aspirations. They look at KSI Logan. Oh yeah, we can do that. That's easy.
Yeah.
I don't think a boxing event yet has turned a profit since.
Fucking hell.
It's because Social Gloves have basically bastardized it for everyone by offering people $1 million contracts. And then everyone else now thinks, oh, we want hundreds of thousands of pounds to fight. And they're like, well, no, you're not worth that to the pay-per-view. And you go, yeah, but Social Gloves, they paid that. It's like, well, they did, but they didn't. They got offered it, but they never got paid it. But it's inflated the market and everyone's expectations so much.
Yeah.
Whereas for KSI v Logan 1 and KSI v Weller, we just paid expenses and training costs.
Wow.
People assume that they're just doing it for more OnlyFans subs and stuff like that. Of course, there's that you'll get that benefit from it, but they genuinely want to knock the shit out of each other